This is how the Founding Fathers approached Islam, and this is how the Founding Fathers would be expecting of America and Americans to view Islam and view Muslims and view people of all faiths, all backgrounds, all ethnicities. We've seen what hate has done. We need to write new chapters. We need to look back. We can't go and erase what happened not too long ago. 40 years, 50 years ago, a few hundred years ago, we saw what happened in America. We saw what happened to minorities. We saw what happened. We don't want to repeat that. We don't want to leave that legacy to our children in 2010. Not too long ago, African Americans were not looked upon as real Americans. They weren't even looked upon, to be honest with you, as human beings. They weren't able to eat at the same restaurant as a person who was white. They weren't able to go into the same school as another student who was white. Or the Japanese Americans that we put in concentration camps. Or the Native American Indians that many were slaughtered and massacred. We can't go and rewrite those pages of history, but we can write new chapters. We could write new chapters and leave a strong, a rich, a tolerant, an appreciative legacy to our children and to the future of this nation, and say that no, America did not stand by hatred, racism, prejudice, and intolerance towards a group of people that we call our neighbors, that we call upon them as our fellow Americans. This is the legacy we need to leave, that we have to leave for the future of America. And I just want you to reflect, who are the true patriots of this nation? Who are the real patriots of this nation? Those people are not dead. Every time you celebrate 4th of July, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, you are reliving the history of Thomas Jefferson. You are reliving the history of James Madison. You are reliving the history of Alexander Hamilton. You are reliving the history of Benjamin Franklin. Those men are not dead. They're alive in present-day America. When you see the freedoms that you have today, it's because men like that had the bravery and the audacity and the courage to step up against intolerance, against hate, and against prejudices, and against racism. And I ask you to do the same. To don't look at the so-called patriots who are infesting this country, who are trying to infest the public with hatred. To do this not for America, but for ratings, so more people can watch their shows, so they could sell more slots and have more sponsors, meaning a bigger bank account. They're not here for America. They're not patriots. They are patriots. They're patriots of their bank accounts. The Glenn Becks, the Bill O'Reillys, the Sean Hannitys, they are patriots, but patriots of their own bank account and their own interests and the interests of a few.